tonight from Montreal, The Nathan Goldman Show. Our guest this evening, Elise Windsor.
Is it working? Oh.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I can totally hear you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Nathan Goldman Show, Windsor. It's great to see you.
Thanks.
We're keeping it Halloween themed, so I appreciate you dressing up.
So I thought of something.
What's that?
And primary colors.
Ah, okay.
So I went with
Oh,
the wig.
okay, I get it. Oh, that's a wig. I thought you went on your way and dyed your hair for this.
Yeah, no. This is all fake.
Oh, okay. Great. Mine's a little it speaks to me a little bit because I am currently on vacation. So
Okay.
yeah, this has been week 2 of the semi-quarantine vacation. It's going to be very memorable, this one.
Yeah. What have you done?
Just a bunch of home projects, a little carpentry work, touching on my place a little bit, and everything like that.
Well, it looks sharp.
Well, thank you. I wanted to ask, and I realized this as we were texting back and forth to coordinate the show and everything, and I'm a little out of the loop, and maybe I haven't been paying attention, but I realized the name Windsor isn't within your full name on Facebook. So I'm wondering how that name came to be. What have I missed? Where does that come from?
Windsor is my legal last name.
Oh, okay. I guess I was just looking on Facebook and I got the other one. So
Yeah, I do get that a lot. No, but Windsor is legitimately my last name. I just don't have it on Facebook because I thought it'd be harder to find me or confuse people, and it worked. So there you
go. So does Louise come from anywhere in particular, or is it something
so it's like what you see on Facebook is my full name also, like Elise Victoria Louise. I have 2 middle names.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Windsor is the technical official last name. So it'd be
yes.
Elise Victoria Louise Windsor?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I have other siblings. I have 3 other siblings, and we all have 2 middle names.
2 middle names.
Yeah. There's a lot to choose from.
Okay, I see. How do you feel about having 2 middle names? Do you think it gives you an advantage over other people, or?
I think people think that I'm probably pretentious. It happens. I like it when the long and the short of it sort of is when I was doing my undergrad degree, they asked for my full legal name, and I said, well, okay, it's like a passport. I have to give them my full legal name. So in every class and in my email and everything, like it was my full name, and it just kind of became a joke that I just said, okay, well, yeah, if they really wanted my full name, I'm gonna give them my full name. So, every attendance sheet with the start of a new semester, teachers would say, Elise, Victor. I'm like, no, you can stop. It's just Elise. Elise is totally fine.
Oh, okay. You would cut them off, let them know that first name basis. I think we're fine. We're connected that way. We can just do first names.
yeah. Okay.
It did get me to. I mean, on your birth certificate, does it have all 4 names?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. I mean, there's some people with multiple middle names, but they're not as official, like some people will have like 7, but they never like refer to them or anything.
Yes, on my passport, on my driver's license, on everything, it's there.
Does it fit everywhere? Is there any particular spot or ID where it's like it's a little crammed? Or
When we could travel, Nathan, those days on plane tickets, my name would always get cut off.
oh no!
So sometimes I could be Victor, or like almost Louise. So depending on where they decided to chop it off.
Mm-hmm. Which airline and how long the tickets are and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So that's really the only thing. And once I was published in a book, and this was also the time when I was really going for all four names, and then I think I was Victor in the book. Like I was still Elise Windsor, but it was Elise Victor, which is fine.
Oh.
Bad proofreading.
Oh, it got me to thinking. Have you had any nicknames assigned to you that have really sticked out, and where did they come from, and where are they now?
Yes. The answer is yes. I don't get called this by anyone else other than my own family anymore, but in high school and in elementary school, my nickname was Greaser.
Greaser,
yeah, like Pony Boy.
Okay, all right, I got it.
And only because Elise rhymes with grease. Like really, that's what it came down to, and it was my
You weren't wearing leather jackets and had your hair combed back, or
I wasn't like my grease phase, or my Pony Boy phase either. My next door neighbor, who was the same age as me, him and my brother decided one fateful day that would be my nickname. It was other nicknames, and then it kind of evolved into Greaser, and then that's what stuck. So it kind of evolved to Goose is a
Goose. Okay.
Goose. So it goes Greaser, Geese, Goose. So all three of those names, my family calls me still. In like my mom's cell phone and my sibling's cell phone, I'm still Goose, I think.
Yeah. Was Goose and Geese, were they just derivatives of from Greaser?
Yeah. I liked Geese so much that I do have a tattoo of a goose.
Oh, cool! I didn't even know that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are there? Go ahead.
This childhood friend really, put a lasting effect on me. So there you go.
Sounds to me like you wore the nickname proudly.
Yeah, I was a little embarrassed at first because who wants to be called Greaser? But I did grow to like it. So there you
go. So it ended up sticking. When you first mentioned it, I thought maybe that you had a background in mechanics or something, and you were really big on that. Is there a nickname that you would like to have, or wish you had, or wanted people to call you?
There was a moment where, because I had gone so large with my many names, and I thought that maybe there was a small moment that I could just go by Eli, because it's the first three letters of my name. And I thought about it, and it was too late to start.
your nickname deadline had already passed.
If I was gonna do it, I should have done it when I moved. And then every time I introduced myself to you, for example, I would have just said, "Hey, I'm Eli." But I missed the chance. So maybe the next time I move, I can introduce myself as that.
Oh, okay. In the event that you find yourself with a clean slate, you're in a new city, a new environment, new friends, you would go with Eli. I like it.
Yeah, because it's still within my name, and maybe it's usually more of a guy's name, but I like it for the feminine also. So there you go.
Well, it's a shortened, abbreviated version of your current name. I think it works. There's a book of Eli too.
I get my fulfillment with naming cats so far.
What are the names of the cats that you have now?
So I don't have. So they're not my cats. They're just cats that hang out in the neighborhood.
But you've given them all names?
Yes.
It's not their actual names. You bestowed.
No. Exactly. So
Okay.
It's usually I see a new cat, I try to be friends with it, and then I just give it a name like within the first time or maybe the second time that I meet it, knowing that it's probably gonna come back. And then there's always a way, usually, to figure out what its real name is. If it's wearing a collar, pretty obvious. But the first cat that we lived beside, I named it Beans.
Beans, okay.
Yeah, because their toes look like little black beans.
All right, cool.
Simple, cute. The cat has now moved, so. And I live across from.
Do you still keep in touch with the cat, or?
No, the cat now lives in Calgary.
Doesn't text back or anything? Or?
No, sadly not.
Oh.
But I like to pretend or picture that this particular cat is a cowboy.
Okay.
The little cowboy Beans.
Yeah, I was about to say Beans works with that too. Yeah.
Yeah. And what are some other names? A new addition is Steve Rogers.
Okay.
Or cool. Captain America. And I wasn't far off. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
Which isn't pretty far off from his real name. His real name is Henri. So Steve, Henry, Henri. It's pretty close. So I think I did a good job with that one.
If I was to gift you a cat right now, do you have like a go-to name that you can go to, or? No,
the cat tells you its name. Every cat will, demand something. So.
Well, you would probably have to get to know the cat, take a look at the cat, any physical features or anything, and the name kind of comes from that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You got to know the cat.
It sounds to me kind of like naming bongs.
True. You got to get to know it. You got to. Oh no! I ruined this.
Oh, are the muffins ready, or?
I thought I had closed it, and that's just a text message.
Oh.
I am so terribly sorry.
No, I was fine. I thought maybe you were situated right close to the kitchen and something was done.
No muffins.
No muffins?
No, I do love baking, which is a good segue, but no muffins currently right now. I think I closed it. I don't know. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen again. We'll see.
All right. Not a problem.
Ooh, faux pas.
Oh, it's totally fine. The world of video editing can do wonders. It's
okay. There you go. I'm glad you can. We're on to editing now. Big fan.
Okay. Oh, really? Is that something that you do yourself, or are you just kidding?
Oh no. Well, I mean, I edit photos, but videos. You gotta have some ramble, and then you usually get like little nuggets, good little nuggets of information.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It is something I'm continuing to learn, and there's like a whole science around like video editing. I really didn't,
Oh yeah.
and I'm trying to stay like purposely like as authentic and organic as possible. I really, and I also personally don't want to be spending hours upon hours just editing. Uh,
No,
but
it takes a long time.
Oh, geez, no, for sure. And I just tip the iceberg, and for the most part, I'm just like clipping and snipping and putting things back together, and just that, like zooming in on the exact frame that I want to cut on it. It's tough stuff.
It's an art for sure.
Mhm, absolutely. Do you, I got to ask this because we were on it. Do you have a bong? Have you owned a bong? Do you have a name for a bong? Let's get the down low on that.
I don't know, not currently. I've had a few in my days. Um, but I remember I had two in high school, or like one in high school and then one maybe when I just finished high school. Um, I mean, I didn't have any smoking materials in high school. And I can't remember. I can remember one name, but I can't remember the other name. The one name I can remember was Yoshi.
Yoshi.
And ironically, it wasn't green. So I don't know why or how that one came to be, but it was Yoshi.
That's really cool. I don't know why I was thinking about this today, Windsor, but I was thinking of um, maybe something that I would ask you what was going to be, of like Mario World or Super Mario or Mario Party. What would be your go-to character?
I do love Yoshi. Yoshi is pretty clutch. I also like the Toad.
Okay.
Uh, and Luigi because no one ever picks him.
Okay.
Everyone's just like, why would you want to be Luigi? You should just be Mario.
What are you thinking?
So depending on like who I was playing with, I think those would be my top three: either Yoshi, Luigi, or the Toad. And then as a bonus is always Princess Peach, but that one would usually get picked up pretty quickly.
Yeah, one of the more popular choices. So you would be Yoshi, Luigi, or Toad, depending on who else was playing. You would kind of strategically pick.
Yeah, because I mean, you could have in your heart one player, but then if it gets stolen, then you're just going to be upset. So you have to have options.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that outlook. It's probably the better way to go. I'm a stickler for one character, and yeah.
Who's that?
Donkey Kong.
Solid choice. Also very solid choice.
Yeah, and it's like gotta be Donkey Kong. Like in a really tough situation, like I'll and I really can't have him. I'll take Wario, but I always end up losing because I'm the Donkey Kong character is the one I always have my eyes on during all the games and everything. It's always been Donkey Kong. It could be Mario Kart. It can be Mario Party. It could be Mario Tennis. It could be anything. It's always been Donkey Kong.
That's pretty funny.
I didn't realize that she had a code that's out there for her fans to decipher. But that's cool. It kind of sounds like what the Riddler would do to like lead on Batman. You have to follow every song, every lyric, and you might break the code.
Exactly.
I know I'm out of the frame, but I am right here. Just give me one moment.
Are we getting props?
No, are y'all getting costume number 2?
Outfit change. Okay.
The masks are really important these days. So
Very important.
yeah, I might have taken it too far. Are you guys doing anything for Halloween?
Well, no.
Do you think you might end up with trick-or-treaters coming to your door anyway, or?
We always buy candy. Oh, we live on a weird, I don't know if there are more popular areas of St. Henry, but our street is just not very popular, so we just don't get many trick-or-treaters anyways. So we get it and we give some to our neighbors, and then we usually just eat most of it. Sometimes we get 10 kids. Like, it's really, really small, the number of kids that come to the door.
Mm. Do you guys ever have the fear of kids coming to the door and you don't have candy?
Well, yeah, so that's why we always buy candy.
Okay. But you haven't run out.
No, not once, never. Never.
I do think I'm gonna take the mask off. It's a little too.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah. Even the reflective vest is kind of messing up with the camera and stuff like that. That's okay.
No, it looks great. It still looks good flipped up.
Oh, okay. Looks like I've been busy.
Exactly.
You know what? My parents sold their house up north in Toronto this summer, but they've been out of country, so I had to go down there and pack everything up and ship it out. And I found this in my dad's garage. And I have no idea. I mean, it's a welding mask, but he already had like a couple. But why does he have one with like Transformer graphics on it? Like I couldn't get it. When I was going to CEGEP, I went in the townships. It just so happened, I guess, because I moved in from far away, and it's just not that type of CEGEP or that type of area. But I ended up being like the only Jewish kid going to the college, and so I think that just motivated people to give me nicknames around it. And back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, I was very much in that hip hop 1996 type of phase, with the hoodies and baggy pants and stuff like that. So the number of nicknames that got bestowed on me were just relentless. They would call me Dr. Dreidel for a long time. That one stuck forever. Yeah. 50 shekels.
Yeah. Like, we have the door shut. He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
It would be really funny if you pan the camera the other direction and then Matthew was just standing in the corner watching.
If only he was, but he's not.
Yeah.
Just us.
Okay. So I can maybe put him in there.
I mean, we'll pan it.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm really thankful that you've turned the camera because I was just really curious.
A bunch of clothes and then a little heater to dry them faster.
Okay.
So there you go. That's
yeah. Well, the one time that I was over at your place, I can't remember. I think it was just a party you guys were having. I don't remember.
It must have been like a rainy Sunday.
And we just said, like, we can't play softball. Let's go to.
Yeah, there's a very good chance that that's what it was. Because I was trying to think about it if you had been here before, and I knew that you had, and I think that's why. We probably just drank more in our backyard.
Well, I seem to remember it being like a little bit planned ahead. So maybe it was a Sunday that we knew that the rain was going to be bad or something, or
Maybe. Well, those were the days. People could come over. No.
yeah, you know. I gotta tell you, Windsor, I've had enough. I've had enough of this COVID-19 stuff. I've had it. Like, it's just, I got it. You know, it's not just what we're in. It's the constant reminder out there in the media that it's happening. It's like, I got it. Like, I got the message. It's a big deal. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it'll probably be another year after that for I don't know, people to kind of get out of the funk, because I do think a lot of people are, and it's definitely true, aren't able to do what they want to do, or aren't able to follow their passion or do what inspires them because of COVID-19.
Yeah.
So when it does end, I think people will find like this unrelenting pressure. Like,
Yeah.
now I don't have that excuse. I really got to do something now, you know? This is my fridge.
Hello, fridge.
All right, yeah. Nothing that interesting. I kind of feel like this is an MTV Cribs thing all of a sudden. These are really high cabinets.
Oh yeah, those are
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, I can only reach this high, but it goes all the way.
That's why you need a stool.
Or
Stool up.
I don't know if you've seen it, but there's like these old folks' homes that are kind of geared so that the shelf will come down if they need to get something that's stored up.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think I saw it on Homes once.
You're in Verdun, right?
Point St. Charles.
You're in Point St. Charles?
Yeah, I live right next to the field. Which kind of weird about it in hindsight. When you were talking about whether it was 2015 or 2016, it made me think of this, because for years now, I've been telling people I've been living here for 7 years. And I was telling my brother or my sister, and they know when I moved because I was living with them before I moved into here.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, Nate, it's been longer than 7 years. And they counted, it's been 10 years. 10 years that I've been living in this apartment in Point St. Charles. So, and when I first moved here, I wasn't playing softball yet. You know,
Okay.
I knew Ram and Garth and everything like that from Grumpy, because I was doing stand-up comedy at the time, and Grumpy's on their Tuesdays had an open mic that was for like music and comedy and things like that. So that's how I started hanging out at Grumpy's. We were in the bowling league, and then I just ended up playing softball because they were, you know what I mean?
Right. That's funny.
But it is funny that the field's like right there. But, at least we got to play the few weeks of softball that we did there at the end with what Rebecca put together and everything. That was a lot of fun. I think that kind of made the year, you know, softball wise.
Oh yeah. Definitely gave everyone that, like, I don't know, endorphins that we needed.
I'm gonna let you go. Thanks again for coming on. If somewhere down the line, I hope it's all right that I reach out. Maybe we'll have a round two of more Halloween costumes.
Well, I mean, if I could come up with this in 2 minutes, I think I can think of other conceptual costumes.
Oh, okay. You don't have another costume like hidden somewhere? Or...
No, I mean, I can just take my wig off, and it's just my hair.
Wow!
So,
hey.
there you go. Hair.
Hey, works. Actually, your costumes are kind of subtle because, you know, even though the colors are there, they're not like bright, like in your face. And I realized later that, okay, you got red lipstick on. Okay, yeah, it all matches.
Oh yeah, it was all a choice.
Yeah. It was like a progressive costume,
Yeah.
at least for me. Have yourself a good night, and all the best, and we'll be in touch soon.
Okay.
All right, take care.
And now we awkwardly leave.
Yeah, exactly. I know I have my mouse here, but I realized that I'm trying to get it to work, but I realized I unplugged it to take it outside. So here I am, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna log off. Oh wait, yeah, I'm connected. Hopefully, Windsor will just log off first.
There you go. Put my wig back on, and then I'll log off first.
Clearly, we weren't ready to log off.
Not yet. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Give it a shot.